What is up, guys? It is me, the true J1 Digger again, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my overall experience at the Mosh Jam World's Finals 25 at Salt Lake City, Utah for the 4th of July weekend. So basically, just be plain and simple, guys. We're going to talk about my overall experience at the past 3 days at the Mosh Jam World's Finals. If you guys have not seen the vlog, go check out that vlog right now. If you have not watched it, it will be linked down below in the description down below, but also be on the top corner of the screen right now if you guys want to go watch right before going into this video. So yeah, so we're gonna make this very quick and simple. Don't want to go too long like I did like the last recording apparently, but we're gonna make this, well, my last recording when I was doing this, basically it went too long, so we're gonna try to make this quick and simple and all that. Don't want this to be too long and all that. So yeah, but hope you guys do enjoy again my experience at the World's Finals right now and all that. So yeah, so without further ado, guys, let's begin with day number 1 at the World's Finals. Let's do it, shall we? So day 1 at the World's Finals was good. It was good and all that, you know. First thing we did at the World's Finals, we went to the VIP experience for the press conference, which was good and all that. It was my first time going there. It was great and all that. So yeah, and then after that we went to the track walk, where you go into the track and walk around the track, which was also good as well. But also not only that, we were also able to meet the Hall of Famers drivers and all that, which was good. Also, I'll put on the screen right now real quick of all the drivers in the pictures and all that. You got drivers like Tom Mans, Dennis, Gary Porter, Lupe Soso, I think Scott Douglas was there. Am I missing anyone else? No, I think that's all the drivers who are Hall of Famers, you know, out in this year's World's Finals. So yeah, the base, I think Dennis, Lupe, Tom, Scott, Gary, and all that. So yeah, it was good to see all those Hall of Famers and all that. So yeah, it was good VIP experience on day number 1. After that, we went back home, we ate, you know, and then after that, we went with my family. We went with my whole family. We began the press conference, and I was with my sister only. But then we went to the pit party with my whole family. And then after the pit party was, honestly, to be honest, it was good. Honestly, the pit party was good and all that. You know, they did really debut a lot of new bodies of a lot of trucks. The pit party, which I'll show you on the screen right now, of all the trucks that were there to debut their new paint schemes and all that. Can't say the names now because there's just too many that debuted their paint schemes on day 1. So yeah, and after that, I looked around more trucks and all that. We did do some interviews as well. We interviewed Matt Pargato and Jester with that beautiful blue body, and we also interviewed Alex Barton and Earthshaker. So it was good doing conversations with those two guys and all that. And after that, we looked more around the pit party, and then we checked out who was winning the awards and all that. And then after that, I was the pit party. So the pit party was good. It was good, not great. It was good. You know, it was good experience and all that. And then after that, it was the went to the stadium, and we went to just watch the first event of day number 1. So yeah, after the intros, it was the first event, which was the last chance qualifying or qualifier, whatever you call it, honestly. But yeah, it was a good one. You know, in the beginning it wasn't going pretty well for the track and the drivers and all that, but then it got better each round. So drivers were getting much better in the racing and all that. So yeah, but there was like one crash that happened. So yeah, but the winner for the last chance qualifier was, of course, my pick for the dark horse, Trenton Robbins in Crazy Train. I knew he was gonna win that one. It was literally obvious that he was gonna win it, honestly, and he really deserved it, really earned it. So congrats to you, Trenton Robbins, on winning the last chance qualifier in Crazy Train. You really earned it, buddy. So and also make it to the main field. So yeah, and after that one, it was the 2-wheel skills competition, which was not the best, honestly. You know, it was only one attempt and all that, so drivers had to like figure out what to do for one attempt. So like, not a lot of drivers did well in 2-wheel. Some drivers had problems, some drivers did not, and all that. Some drivers crashed and all that. So you know, it's what is and all that. But the winner for the 2-wheel skills, which I wish I should have recorded him, but I did not, and that was Brandon Talushka in Zombie, who was also my dark horse pick as well too. So congrats to you, buddy, on winning the 2-wheel skills. You really earned it, buddy. It showed it from the whole season you did and all that for the 2-wheels competition and all that. So yeah, but overall the 2-wheel skills, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that good. It was like in the middle. It was in the middle. It was bad, but also good at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so but again, there was at least there was some good moments in the two-wheel skills. So yeah. And then after that one, we had the racing qualifying. For some odd reason, a lot of drivers were having issues in that racing qualifying. There were crashes happening. Drivers were having issues on the track and all of that, But then later, it got a little bit better at the end, for drivers and doing qualifying and all of that. But yeah, it was just like it was just I don't know what was happening honestly for those drivers and all that in the main field. So yeah, but the winner for the racing qualifying was Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger. He was the #1 fastest qualifier at the racing qualifying on day #1. So congrats to him. Honestly, he really earned it. He was very fast and all that. So yeah, so congrats to Ryan Anderson on being the #1 fastest qualifier in the racing qualifying. So yeah, and then after that was the final one, the high jump competition, which is the one that people don't care about honestly, because Ryan was winning it all the time, but this year he did not this time. But a lot of drivers did pull their hardest to do well in the high jump. Not a lot of drivers did do the thing that Ryan does all the time. A lot of drivers were doing very high sky wheelies, you know what I'm saying? So I bet that there was like a few that did not do it. But yeah, but a lot of drivers did went for big air. Some drivers almost got into trouble and all that. Well, except Bryce Kenny, but at least he didn't completely crash the truck. He did a front flip, you want to call it. But the winner for the high jump was, of course, again, another one of my dark horse picks. He was the winner, Zach Garner in Wildside. He was the winner for the high jump competition. I knew he was going to win it after what happened last year to him, and I knew he wanted to come out and get a vengeance on it. And guess what he did? And he won the high jump competition. So congrats to you, Zach Garner. You earned it, buddy. So yeah, and that concluded the day 1 of the World's Finals, which it was good. There were some issues and all that, but overall it was good. At least we did had some good moments and all that on day #1. So yeah. Also, I forgot to mention one thing I forgot to mention was shout out to my good friends. I didn't meet them on day 1, but I will meet them on day #2 and 3. But I'll put on the picture right now of my friends who I met on day #1. I forgot to mention you guys. I very apologize. But again, it was great to meet you guys and all that. So it was very awesome to meet you guys. So yeah, Mac Bulldog Mac, Match Fan 0311, Jack Nader. I met those guys for the past 3 days of the World's Finals. Great talk to them and all that. Great friends, great people if you haven't met them and all that. But they're my friends, my brothers and all that. So yeah, can't wait to meet you guys again in next year's World's Finals in Indianapolis, Indiana. So hopefully we hang out over there. So yeah. And now we're on to day #2. So let's go to day #2, shall we? So day #2 for the pit party at the World's Finals was just the same thing as day #1. I walked around, looked at some trucks. Some trucks did debut a new paint scheme buys. I'll put it on the screen right now. I think there was only 2 trucks that debuted new paint schemes and all that at the World's Finals. I think it was Avenger, Wildside were the only 2 that debuted their brand new paint schemes and all that. And then after that I walked around more, looked around more trucks and all that. We saw the 20th anniversary El Toro Loco, and then I walked more, looked around, did interviews with some drivers. I did interviews with Mike Pregito and Excalibur, and then with Trenton Robbins and Crazy Train. And then after that, more walking around, and then went to the low C section, then went to the FMX area to look to see how is it going, all that. Did the recording if you've seen the vlog. And then after that, that was it for the pit party. It was a good pit party overall. It was the same thing as it was in day #1. There was other things as well too I did as well too. Buying new trucks and all that. So yeah, it was a good pit party and all that. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, and after that we went into the stadium to start with the next of day 2 events. So yeah. So after the intros for day #2, we also had the Hall of Fame inductee of Lupe Sosa of El Toro Loco, which was awesome to have him inducted to the Hall of Fame. Congrats to Lupe Sosa to be inducted to the Hall of Fame of the Monster Jam Hall of Fame. So after that, again, we have the intros, and after we have the main event, which was half racing, half freestyle. So let's talk about racing on day #2, guys. Let's do it. So day #2 for racing, I think to me personally, it was not great, And what I mean by that is that a lot of trucks were having significant issues on day #2. Unlike day #3, which we will talk about later. But day #2 was just trucks were just having significant issues. Trucks were shutting off honestly, during the whole racing portion, especially when trucks were getting in the starting lane, they were getting shut up completely. They had to get a jump start. Honestly, it was just a disaster, honestly. But yeah, but hey, at least the bright side is that no one did not have to be kicked out from the racing bracket because due to truck issues. Everyone was able to compete and all that, which I was very happy about. So yeah. But the winner for the Fridays, day number 2 racing was Tristan England in JCB Digatron. I apologize. I don't know what was happening to me right there for that moment. But he was the winner for Friday's rating in day number 2 racing. He defeated Fernando Martinez in the Stars and Stripes Ultimate, which he did well too. Fernando Martinez as well too. So, but yeah, he was the winner of racing, Tristan England, and he made it to finals for the next day, which we'll talk about. So yeah, then after that we had halftime. We had the Blimp Monster Truck come in for mini Encore, and after that we had the freestyle. So yeah, let's talk about freestyle, shall we? So freestyle, to be honest guys, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. So many trucks were having significant issues in that day 2 freestyle guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, day number 2 freestyle of Friday was horrible. Like, almost all the trucks, almost all of them, not all of them, but almost all of them had problems. Breakage, rolling over early. It was a disaster, you know. Only a few trucks were able to complete times, you know, but all the others, they just couldn't. They just really could not complete their times and all that, you know. I'm pretty sure you're looking on the screen right now of all the crashes and all that, but almost all the trucks and all that couldn't even complete time. For crying out, like Tyler Manning. Oh my god, I feel bad for that guy. But like, only a few drivers were able to complete their times, you know, like Chris Kohler Mayhem, Dalton White, Shellstride. There was like a few other drivers as well too that were able to complete their times, but other drivers, they couldn't complete their times. They were crashing early. Trucks were dying. You know, it was just a disaster, honestly. That Friday's freestyle, honestly, you know. But at least there were some good moments. At least, especially a lot of crashes and all that. So at least we had those good moments, honestly. So yeah. But at the end of the day, the leader of freestyle on that day was Dalton Wider and Shellshocked. He was the leader on that day. So yeah, and also I forgot to mention, fortunately, apparently Summer Velocity did not compete at the World's Finals for days 2 and 3 due to what happened on day number 1 in the pits. You guys probably know what happened. If you guys did not, I'll probably show on the screen right now what happened, you know, on the bottom of the screen of what happened, all that. But he was replaced by Alex Bard in the Earthshaker, so I forgot to mention that. So yeah. And also, you guys are probably asking, have you heard the news about what happened to Dalton Wider? Yes, I have heard what happened to Dalton Wider, and yes, he did join Team Overboards. Congrats to you. Hopefully, you do have a great career at Team Overboards. So yeah. And then after that, we had the Encore, which was to celebrate 25 years of El Toro Loco, which was good. It was a good 25th anniversary of El Toro Loco Encore. You know, we had all the variants of El Toro Loco. My favorite one was hands down the black El Toro Loco. Put on the screen right now very quickly of all the drivers who were driving each of the trucks and all that on during the Encore and all that. And then we had Amado Castro in El Toro Loco jumping over all 5 El Toro Locos, which he almost did not jump over all 5. He almost landed on El Toro Loco, but thank goodness he did pass all 5 El Toro Loco. He jumped over all the 5 of them. So it was good. It was good. Encore wasn't great. I wish they could have let all the El Toro Locos have a good, all of them do freestyles together and all that. It would have been great if that were to happen, but sadly we do not get that sadly. But overall, it was a good Encore and all that to end day 2 at the World's Finals. So yeah, overall, for day 2 World's Finals, again, it wasn't great. There were so many problems on day number 2. But here's the thing. Good news that day number 3 was much better than day number 2. So without further ado, guys, let's go to day number 3, shall we? So to start with day number 3, we went into the pit party. We did the same thing as the past 2 days of the pit party. I walked around, looked at more trucks, did more recordings and all that. for my vlog. I interviewed 2 more drivers. The final 2 drivers for interviews were Zach Gunner Wildside and Jim Kohler the Avenger. I interviewed those guys on that day, and then walked more around the pit party, talked to my friends who I met again at the pit party, and then again more walking and all that. Went to the low C area again, and went to the FMX area to see who was the champion. And congrats to you, buddy, Noah Bakken, who was again another one of my dark horses that won the FMX Championship. Congrats to you, Noah Bakken. You really deserved it. You really earned it, buddy. So yeah, congrats to him. So man, and after that, we did more walking. And after that, that was the end of the pit party, and also we also saw those Stars and Stripes trucks as well too. So yeah, but again, that was the end of pit party. Then we head into the stadium. Again, pit party was good and all that. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It was just same thing as the past 2 days. So yeah. And then after the pit party, we went into the stadium. So yeah, so let's talk about what happened in day number 3 of the World's Finals, the last day of the World's Finals. So yeah, let's do it, shall we? So we went to the stadium. We went sit down. We wait for the event to start. We saw the inductee to the Hall of Fame, Tom Mance in Max D. He was inducted to the Mosh Jam Hall of Fame. So happy for him to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. He really deserved it after how well of a career he had in Mosh Jam since the 90s. He really earned it and all that. So yeah, but again, 2 Hall of Fame inductees, Lupe Soso, Tom Mance for the last 2 days of Mosh World's Finals. Hopefully the next 2 inductees, who I already will show you on the screen real quick, who I think deserves it, will be inducted to the Hall of Fame hopefully very soon. So yeah, but again, it was a good Hall of Fame inductee for Tom Mance on day number 3. So yeah, congrats to him. So yeah, and then after that we had the intros for the event, and then the main event. So let's start with the racing of the day number 3. So let's do it, shall we? So day number 3 for racing was actually much better than it was day number 2. A lot of trucks did not have problems in racing. No brake, no turnoffs, no shutoffs, no that. No trucks had issues in racing. There were some crashes and all that, and also trucks. Well, you know what I'm saying. But the winner for day number 3 racing was Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. He was the winner for day number 3 Saturday's racing of the other half bracket of racing. He really earned it and all that. So yeah, and then after that we had the finals and the bronze medal race, and the bronze medal race winner was Trenton Robbins in Crazy Train. He was the winner for the bronze medal, defeating Fernando Martinez del Torloco. And then after that race we had the finals, which to be honest, that was a very crazy finals, because again there was a lot of things going on in that finals, literally, especially for Tyler Menninga, so yeah, but again, the winner for the racing champion was Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger, defeating Tristan England, JCBD Diggertron. He really deserved it, honestly. He really deserved it, honestly. His truck was literally smoking throughout that whole racing of the finals, but he was able to pull off the racing win. I don't know how he was able to do it after what happened on day number 2, honestly, but he pulled it off. He won it. He took that race personally and all that, and I'm very happy he won the racing champion, honestly. So, yeah. So congrats to Tyler Menninga, you earned it. So hopefully we see you win another champion. Hopefully maybe next year in Indianapolis, maybe. So yeah. And then after that we had the halftime, where we had a very mini encore with the Monster Mall Dalmatian Paw Patrol. They did a little donut right there and all that. That was it basically for it, honestly. And after that we had the freestyle competition. So let's talk about freestyle on the last day of Mosh World's Finals. So yeah. So the last day of Mosh Jam World's Finals freestyle was actually much better than what it was in day number 2. And the reason why I'm saying that is because not a lot of trucks were not flipping over and all that, honestly. No trucks did not crash early and all that. Well, there were a few trucks that did crash early and all that, but almost all the trucks were able to complete their time, or they were close to completing their time. But everyone did a great job, honestly. They all did a phenomenal job, and honestly, and all that. We had so many great moments on day number 3, unlike it was in day number 2. But it was just amazing. It was just amazing. Great runs from almost all the drivers and all that. A lot of great moments. But we did had a champion crowned on that last day, and that was Tristan England in JCB Digatron. He was the freestyle world champion, where he did literally his signature move, the Kunhuna flip, which I thought I was never gonna get a chance to see it in person, all that, until that moment at the World's Finals. So man, it was so awesome to experience that moment, all that, and also me recording it in my vlog. Again, it was such a surreal moment for me personally and all that, so I'm very happy that I was able to experience and all that. So yeah, but again, overall, a great freestyle run, great freestyle in day number 3 and all that. Everyone did a great job on all of that. There was a lot of good moments and all that, and freestyle and all that. So yeah, it was good. It was just good. It was better than it was day number 2. So yeah. And then after they crowned the world champion, we had the 4th of July Encore, which had 6 to 7 stars and stripes monster trucks doing backflips. I'll put on the screen right now on all the trucks that were there and the drivers that were driving the trucks as well too, you know. So yeah, so we had 6-7 trucks doing backflips. If I remember properly, I think only 3 trucks were able to land, while the others well, they didn't land, so they all crashed and all that. So it didn't go to plan side. I think the Encore did not go to plan as what they thought it was going to be. I think they had like a miscommunication on some of the moments and all that. So yeah, then after that we had Corey Romo, who was attempting the double backflip, which he did do. It wasn't perfect and all that, you know. He did have a corkscrew at the end when he got to his second rotation, but he still landed on 4 wheels, which thank goodness, because if he did not land on 4 wheels, my god, it could have been a disaster moment right there, honestly. But even though it wasn't a double backflip, he still landed on 4 wheels, honestly. That was the good sign, at least. Thank goodness he did and all that. So, but again, it was a good moment, a good experience for me to actually witness a double backflip moment, honestly. I never seen a double backflip attempt ever in my life until that moment. So I was very happy they did that, honestly. So, yeah. And then after that, they had the fireworks thing that they did last year's World's Finals, which, again, I love the fireworks thing they did. You know, it was great and all that. And also, they brought in all the trucks out to on the track and all that. So it was a great one. It was a great one to end off World's Finals right there with the fireworks and all the trucks and drivers on the track and all that. Again, it was a great one right there. It was a great experience right there overall. So yeah, and that was the cap off right there for the World's Finals to end it off. So yeah, and after that we had the mini greet, which of course it was always great to have the mini greet right there. It was great. You know, talking to the drivers and all that, you know, honestly, and all that. Great having good conversations and all that. So yeah, honestly, it was a great conversation to meet all the drivers, taking pictures and all that. So yeah, it was good, honestly. So yeah, also seeing more people, more friends and all that. Hunter was there as well too. I forgot to mention him. He was with us throughout the whole World's Finals for the past 3 days. So it was great also having him as well. So I have him in my vlog as well too, if you guys have not noticed, honestly. So yeah, then after that we also told something about Hunter, which if you have not seen the end of the vlog, go check it out. I'll put on the screen right now the minute time where you need to go to see that minute of what we actually did for the bonus clip actually of the vlogs. So yeah, then after that was it for World's Finals, guys. That was it for World's Finals. That was the end right there, guys. So yeah, again, mini green was good and all that. It was great. So yeah, and yeah, that was it, guys. That was it for Monster World's Finals 25 at Salt Lake City, Utah, for the 4th of July weekend. Overall, I had a great time there, being there with my family and all that, honestly. You know, and also meeting my friends, meeting the drivers that know me and all that. You know, it was a good overall experience and all that. It was good, solid overall experience and all that. You know, I did have my record overall at the World's Finals actually good as well too. I had a 4-2 record, honestly. If you guys have not seen the prediction video, go check that video out right now as well too. But I ended my record as a 4-2 actually, which honestly I accepted actually. I am actually very happy that I did good on my predictions and all that. So yeah, I'm very happy. So yeah. But after that, guys, I'm gonna give you guys my overall rating at the World's Finals. It was a tough one to make because fortunately there were a lot of problems, honestly, for the first 2 days of the World's Finals, unlike the last day. So I had a tough one to score this and all that, but I think to me personally, I was between an 8 or 7.8 because there were a lot of issues, but at least day 3 3 did save the World's Finals. So yeah, but I think to me, I think I'm just gonna give it probably an 8 out of 10, just because day 3 did save the World's Finals, unlike days 1 and 2. But again, day 2, 1 and 2 did have some problems and all that, and day 3 saved it. So I think for me personally, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for the World's Finals. That's my final rating for the World's Finals for this year. So I mean, I could be right or wrong. You guys could tell me what rating you guys gave for the World's Finals in the comments down below. I'd like to know that if you were at the event and all that. So yeah, and yeah, that was it, guys. That was it for my overall experience at the Moshgen World's Finals 25 in Salt Lake City, Utah for the 4th of July weekend. Overall, it was a good time there and all that with my family and all that, you know. So yeah, but let me know in the comments down below, what was your overall experience at the World's Finals? What were the things you liked? What were the things that you did not like and all that? And what was your rating at the World's Finals? Again, leave all that in the comments down below. I'd like to know that. I will talk to you guys in the comments if you guys did say anything in the comments. So yeah, so again, I would like to know what was your overall experience. So yeah, and yeah, that was it, guys. That is it for today's video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a video next week and all that. We'll see about that, honestly, because I got finals next week and all that. Again, we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out if I do one and all that. So it just depends on how long, what the video is gonna be and all that. So yeah, so we'll find out. But again, guys, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, I highly recommend hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, but also hitting the notification bell to stay updated for new videos on my channel, any Moshgen related videos on my channel. Again, there will be more coming down the line next coming weeks, so yeah, stay tuned. So yeah, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.